Join me as I dive into the latest December 2024 glitch in GTA 5 story mode to see if I can make millions fast. Let's see if it really works. Making millions in GTA 5 story mode can be a daunting task, but with this latest glitch, it seems like it's about to get a whole lot easier. The idea of being able to accumulate such a large sum of money in a short amount of time is definitely intriguing, and it's no wonder that so many players are jumping at the chance to try it out. Players have always faced challenges when trying to accumulate wealth in GTA 5, from time-consuming missions that barely give you enough to cover your expenses, to limited resources that make it difficult to invest in the things that really matter. The stock market can be a viable option, but it requires a lot of patience and a deep understanding of how it works. Many players have spent countless hours trying to make a name for themselves in the world of GTA 5, but it's not always easy. The missions in GTA 5 are undoubtedly one of the most significant ways to make money, but they can be so repetitive and boring. You have to complete the same missions over and over again just to get a decent amount of money, and even then, it's not guaranteed. The heists are a bit more lucrative, but they require a lot of planning and coordination, and if you're playing solo, it can be really tough to get everything done on your own. In addition to the missions, players can also make money by participating in various activities, such as racing, hunting, and completing challenges. However, these activities can be time-consuming and may not always yield the desired results. It's a constant struggle to find ways to make enough money to keep up with the game's demands, and it's easy to get frustrated when you're not making progress as quickly as you'd like. The lack of resources is another major issue that players face in GTA 5. With limited money, you can't afford to buy the best weapons, vehicles, and properties, which puts you at a significant disadvantage. You have to be strategic about how you spend your money, and even then, it's not always enough. It's a delicate balance between making money and spending it, and it can be really tough to get it right. To execute the glitch, you'll need to start by completing a specific mission that sets the stage for the exploit. This mission is relatively easy to complete, but it's essential that you follow the instructions carefully to avoid any mistakes. Once you've completed the mission, you'll need to head to a specific location and perform a series of actions that will trigger the glitch. The key to maximizing your profits with this glitch is to repeat the process as many times as possible. The more you repeat it, the more money you'll make, and it's not uncommon for players to make millions of dollars in just a few hours. However, it's essential to be careful and avoid getting too greedy, as the game can detect the glitch and patch it at any moment. It's also important to note that this glitch requires a bit of patience and dedication. You'll need to spend some time setting everything up and making sure that you're doing it correctly. However, the payoff is well worth it, as you'll be able to accumulate a massive amount of money in a relatively short amount of time. The steps involved in executing the glitch are relatively straightforward, but they do require a bit of practice to get right. You'll need to make sure that you're in the right location, and that you're performing the correct actions at the right time. It's a bit of a process, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty easy. I was able to successfully demonstrate the glitch, and the results were incredible. I made over $10 million in just a few hours, and it was amazing to see the money just rolling in. The best part is that it's relatively easy to do, and anyone can take advantage of it. The glitch works by exploiting a vulnerability in the game's code, allowing you to duplicate money and items. It's a bit complex, but essentially you're able to create multiple copies of the same item, which can then be sold for a massive profit. It's a really clever exploit, and it's no wonder that so many players are using it to make millions. As I continued to use the glitch, I was able to accumulate an enormous amount of money. I was able to buy all the properties, vehicles, and weapons that I wanted, and I was even able to invest in the stock market. It was an incredible feeling, knowing that I had all the money I needed to do whatever I wanted in the game. In just a short amount of time, I was able to go from being a relatively poor player to being one of the richest players in the game. It was an amazing transformation, and it's all thanks to the glitch. I was able to experience the game in a whole new way, and it was incredible. To recap, the glitch involves completing a specific mission, heading to a specific location, and performing a series of actions to trigger the exploit. By repeating this process, you can make millions of dollars in a relatively short amount of time. It's an incredible opportunity, and I would definitely recommend taking advantage of it. If you've had any experience with glitches in GTA 5, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Have you been able to make millions using this glitch, or do you have any other tips for accumulating wealth in the game? Be sure to like and subscribe for more content, and check out my other video on GTA 5 strategies for more tips and tricks.